Hi everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to give you this computer tutorial on how I make these Senses Story Kit cards. It's an Ali Edwards kit, and I wanted to document a season using the Senses card that comes in the kit. And so last week I showed you how I put it together physically, but I really wanted to show you how I started from the very beginning with my computer. I opened up a 30 by 25 canvas so I could work with that. Then I have the white 7 by 8.25 white backgrounds. So I have all those pieces. Then I went into my Ali Edwards story kit, found Senses, and grabbed these story cards. I don't know what actual size they are. I want to say about 3 by 2, but I grabbed all of them and I'm going to drag them into my computer. I also wanted to mention that the second part of this video will come out later today. I just wanted to break it up into 2 different parts. So I have all 5 of them, and once I have them in, I can go ahead and start the process of stretching them and duplicating them and merging them. Now, this video isn't sped up because I knew it was important for you guys to be able to see exactly what I'm doing as I go through. Okay, so I take the story card, I put it on the 7 by 8.25 canvas, put it on the main canvas, then I go up to that canvas and I stretch it all the way down to the bottom. And as you can see, it really distorts the hearing, right? That is totally distorted. So to fix this, I first use my wand tool, I highlight the white box, and then I right click and layer via copy. Save that white piece, go over to the original hearing card, and then highlight the word hearing and copy it, and then paste it to the top of this new one that you're making. Now use that white piece to scoot all the way up to the top. Now you have 3 pieces in total. The original one you distorted, the white box you copied with the wand tool, and then the hearing that you pasted up at top. Take all 3 of those, right click once you have the layers highlighted, and merge it. And now you have one big piece. That's what you need. Now you're going to duplicate that to create 2 more hearing boxes because you're going to have a total of 3 when you flip it up. But we're going to change each of them just a little bit. So on this one, we are going to take that white box, again, use the wand and layer via copy and stretch it up just a little bit. But if you don't want it all the way to the top, what you can do is you can draw a shape that matches the color of the hearing background color. And once you have that, you just put that layer behind and you go ahead and take all those layers and merge them together. And now you have a second piece that you need for this project. Last one. This one is fairly simple as well. You're going to go ahead and draw another shape. This one does not have a fixed size. It's called unconstrained. So you take that and then you want to make sure it covers the whole thing, and then you're going to go ahead and merge it. And once you've merged it, you have your 3 pieces for making all 5 of these senses. Now I wanted to show you the next process where I crop the photos. Of course, once you have all 5 of those senses put together, you go ahead and cut those out on your Cameo. And you have to get your photos resized. I go through my phone and pick my photos, and then on my computer, I divide them up according to the 5 senses. And I just kind of think about what sense is the most that I feel when I look at this photo or when I was in that moment. So the size that I have figured out that works the best is 1.5 by 1.5. And you can go ahead and save this as a custom preset template, and that's what I'm doing right here. I just save it as a 1.5 senses photo or something like that. But I love that Photoshop Elements lets you save different sizes that you need for your canvas. And now I'm going to go ahead and make sure my photos fit the full 1.5 by 1.5. Then I can flatten it. And once I have flattened it, I will go ahead and make sure it's the top layer and drag it over to my canvas. Now this canvas is really huge, right? And the reason is because I'm gonna wind up with so many photos once I get everything cropped, flattened, and dragged onto my canvas. So I need a lot of space to work with. I've always thought of these gray canvases that I use as almost like my physical desk space. So it works for me to have this digital workspace. So I am doing the hearing section right now, and I started with a photo of my daughter, hearing her joy about the new blow up that we have, hearing the rain, hearing the actual blowing up, hearing my son talking about his math homework. And I also lighten this photo a little bit. I use on my Windows computer Control L to click layers. And layers, that little bar graph you kind of saw, the little squiggly lines pop-up window, that lets me lighten up the photo just a little bit. So now you can see I have 4 photos in that one little section for the hearing. And I am going to keep going with these photos. I have a screenshot of a song that we listened to during Christmas time. I actually have 2. You can see there's a bird right there. And so it's just a matter of picking. And you can see I took that photo and I dragged it over to the gray area. So that way I could start putting photos over there because I'm going to need a lot of room. And I am just cropping them, flattening them, and dragging them over. This is a fun photo on vacation where I could hear my people yelling from the balcony. So I figured that's perfect for the hearing. That makes a great hearing photo. And hearing the rain with the rainstorm. And you guys will get to see all of these pictures, and I'll talk about them more when I get to the process video, which I will share later on, like I said. And I can go ahead and move the Senses pieces over so that way you can see all the photos are ready. I can add in a little bit of journaling if I want. So that would just mean narrowing down my photos just a little bit, which is always hard for me because there's so many photos, but I'm probably going to have to narrow down a few photos. That way I can add in a little bit of journaling. Like this karate photo, I loved that one. It's hearing, like my daughter and her friend are hearing it. I'm hearing it because it's so loud. So it's really fun to think about your photos in a new way. And here is one last one, hearing a conversation between my son and his friend. So I'm just going to keep going with these. It's a lot of photos, let me tell you. It is a lot of photos, but it is so worth it to see. And then I'm just going to print them out on my Cameo, which is very simple and easy to do. Or of course, I could just fussy cut them out if I wanted to, but saves me time. All right, you guys, I'm so excited to show you the finished one. Meet me back at my desk later on. And for this video, I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. Have a great day. Bye.